Well, hello again, my good people. Miss Sunshine here. Just dropping by just to send a little bit of love, light, and a whole bunch of sunshine your way. As we're halfway through this day, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get by this Friday. Uh, there's a little bit of sunshine that may be needed. Um, there's a lot of birds out. Been sitting out in nature, trying to figure out the next steps, trying to figure out what needs to be said. Uh, had this big, long, drawn out thing that I was going to do and how I was going to approach all of this, and that plan just went out the window. I said for now I'm going to wing it and let spirit guide me on what to post and when to post it. Oh, made it through another week. And here's what's crazy: we rushed to get to the end of the week, and I can totally understand why, because we feel like we can breathe a little bit. But have you really noticed by the time you get to the end of the week, you can't do anything else? Now you have to pack your life in 2 whole days. And it can become challenging, you know. And then you're trying to figure out, well, how do I balance all of this? I'm not trying to come here with all the answers because I don't have the answers. No, I don't have the answers. There's a lot of different ways, just depending on who you are, your pathway, um, to balance these things. But unfortunately, we're in a society now that it does make it harder to balance these things. It makes it harder to sit, let your energy just flow and relax and be in the present moment. And I noticed that um, you're always going. Life has you moving in a whole lot of different directions at one time. And that becomes hard, it becomes challenging, and it can really weigh on you. And I see every day how it just really weighs on you. My people, I see you. I see you in traffic, You got to get there. And some of the nicest people end up having road rage or end up um, mad in traffic before they even reach their destination. I've had time to just really observe these things. Okay? Shit, why not? I had nothing but time on my hand. Ooh, what am I going to do? But take it all in, and that's what I've done. Um, People are mad in traffic. People are mad before they get to work. People are mad, when they wake up. Life just has a way of applying pressure. It does. Hmm. I'm glad I'm at a point right now where It's okay. I get to fully envelop this. I get to show you the beauty you get to see. And I mean, you know, as well as the trying times, because even though it's a touch of sunshine, every day there's something that'll come up and be trying and test your gangster, I might say, or, you know, see where you at with it. And every day, in every moment, you have to be fully aware of what you're putting out there. Is your external matching your internal? You feel me? Are you putting off who you really are, or are you putting out there the individual you are because of a situation? Most of the times people can't differentiate those. It's one and the same. You can't explain to everyone, well, I'm snapping like this because they made me do it, or they did this and they did that. No one wants to hear it. Please believe me, I know. Like, I know. It makes it hard. It makes it hard, living day by day in the struggle. Some people are struggling, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. People are struggling. And we always think our struggle is greater than the next person's struggle. And of course, that's what's their struggle got to do with my struggle. I mean, but we're all connected, so it's it's all of us together. I'm really thankful that life has brought me full circle. As I make more videos, I'll get a whole lot more comfortable with just being here, being present. Sorry, I keep moving that. Sometimes you have to sit and just take it in. You have to take it in. Because one day you won't be able to. And as bad as it may look right now in your life, and as high as somebody may have your blood pressure, at the end of the day, if you were told you only had a certain amount of time to be in this human form before you transition, would it matter? And that's how I live my life right now. I mean, we're always told we know not the day nor the time. And we know we're not going to live forever. But until you're faced with that transitioning being earlier than you would anticipate it, it can change you. It can change how you think about just life. It can change how you think about going through your days. It can change how you think about the little things in life. And it also gives you the chance to think about what really matters and what doesn't. Huh. It's in those moments when you can truly see, like, if this was my last day here, what what would I want? Like, how would I want it to be? What would I want to experience? And because we have to rush through life now, they make it seem like it's not an option. Mm. We're so bogged down that they make us believe, but that's not the truth. There's a different way. Even while being within it, there's a different way to experience this thing we call life and get the most out of it. If you go to a buffet to eat, you're going to eat one piece of meat and nothing else on the buffet. Excuse me. No, you're going to try whatever. It may be some new things on that buffet that you've never had or seen before, and I'll try it. Now, whether you like it or not, I mean, but you tried it. That's the same thing in life. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one way, it's different ways. And the experience is everything. You came here to experience it. You just didn't come here to experience just one simple thing. So branch out. Like, we're so conditioned that we don't even know we're conditioned. And if you know me, I don't go back and forth. I don't tongue wrestle. I say it what I say it. We're so conditioned that we don't even know we're conditioned. Ask somebody where they got that belief from. But if you go against their belief, you're the wrong one. It's inherited conditioning. Let's just be real. Let's call a spade a spade. But, you know, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm not here to even say what the differences are, say why we move, how we move, or anything like that. I'm just aware. I'm not condemning it. Conditioning, hey, everybody won't experience the same thing at the same time. And there are some things that some people won't even get to experience. I used to think my job was trying to convince people about what I know, and I had to learn that no, my job is not that, because the ones that know. Wow, that was crazy. I had to like stop for a second. There were, bless their heart, a couple people. Sometimes life is so funny, I cannot make this up. And I'm gonna get back to what I was saying, but I can't make this up because you probably heard it in the background. There's this little gentleman. He's he's old. He's an older gentleman. Has lost a lot of weight. Been in and out the hospital. I guess bless his heart, he does some additional extra things that have caused him to lose weight and things of that nature. But he has one of those walkers that you walk behind, and He weighs every bit of 80 pounds, 5'11". Go, okay. And he's walking down the street. And I guess his little friend, they were going back and forth with each other. And I had to press pause because at some point I heard, I'm gonna smack la la la. I was like, whoa, what just happened here? So I had to make sure we ain't have to call no paramedics. You know what I'm saying? And it was all good. Wow. So, like, anyway, they were having a moment. They were having a moment. And it was just random out of nowhere. I don't, but they're not having a good day. And that happens too. And you see a lot of that. But like I was saying before, I used to think my job was to convince people. It's not. I don't have to convince anyone of anything because those who know, know. Those who are going to be led to me will be led to me. Those who pray for, you know what I'm saying? Something that I may have to offer and open themselves up to it will find me. That's why I don't have to tongue wrestle. I'm not here to debate your truth or my truth. Because regardless of what they are, I still love you unconditionally. I for real do. Because we are all still one. You know what I'm saying? We're all still in this thing together. And regardless of your beliefs or, you know what I'm saying, where you stand, how you move, we all have to navigate through life. And this is how I choose to navigate through life. I've spent a lot of my years, people know me as being blunt, but you don't realize how much I've repressed along this journey of growing, healing, learning, elevating. You know what I'm saying? Um, Getting closer to who I really am as the queen, as the earth angel, as whatever you want to call it. Walking essence of love. You know, and with a nickname, Miss Sunshine, I mean, spread light, but a lot of times people don't realize that along with spreading light and shining brightly, the sun does get hot. And if you get too close and get too reckless and too careless, you can get burnt by the sun and hurt by the sun. I didn't make that up. So, you know, even though I try to alchemize, you know, all bad vibes coming my way, I try not to internalize it, but I will respond accordingly. And I cover, I cover myself. My boundaries are my boundaries, and at this rightful age, I know what they are, and I stand 10 toes down for it. A lot of people have expressed to me, and I feel it in the collective, uh, walking this journey alone, like not being understood, you know? And that's a hard thing. That's a real hard thing, walking this path and not being understood, not being heard, not being heard. Because sometimes you don't even have to understand understand a person. Sometimes they want to be heard. And sometimes we're so wrapped up that we listen to respond, but we're not hearing individuals. So, It's very important to get it out. Like, listen. Listen to people. Be present. But also listen to yourself, because while you're up here listening to everybody else, listen to yourself. Take that time to give yourself some of that grace, some of that love, some of that attention. Get yourself out of fight or flight. We're walking around here so mad at everything going on that we keep putting that back out in, into the universe and into the collective. I'm not saying ignore it, because this is real stuff happening. But at some point, you have to see beyond. I'm getting ready to get out here and enjoy my day. It's Mother's Day weekend. Let me find what I'm going to eat for the day, find what I'm going to get into, find what I can enjoy about life today. You know what I'm saying? My hardest decision of the day is what headband matches my outfit. I'm just saying. Um, I thank you guys. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, it's a safe space. Anywhere around me is a safe space, you know, and in life we don't have that. We don't truly have it. People say that you have a safe space with them, and unfortunately, they show otherwise. I love you all. Hmm. And this is always a safe space. If you know me, if you know how to reach me, you know, um, I got you. So I'm gonna go let these birds sing to me and do all that good stuff. But right now, I'm gonna send you some love, light, and a whole bunch of sunshine. Um, I love you, love you, love you. Um, go hug a tree. Go tell a bird what's up. Take it in. You won't regret it. But until next time, be safe.